Hello. I hope you guys can hear me this time. This is the third time I'm going live with the same thing because message is that important. So third time lucky. I don't give up easy. This is the third time I'm all right. So this is my all right. I hear me. I see I'm live. Last time I did not test. So here we go. All right, guys, this is Yukti Rao from Yukti's Coaching Corner coming to you live on Thursday evening here in California. I have something very important to share with you. I wanted to share with you the breakthrough I had this week. Earlier this week, I was a mess. I was a puddle of tears, feeling this intense pressure. The pressure just weighed down on me so heavy and so hard. It was the pressure of the fear of disappointing people, the fear of failing, the fear of not meeting certain expectations, the fear of not getting certain results. The fear was so intense. You know why I was feeling that fear and that pressure? Because I had to say yes to myself. I had said yes to myself several times in the last week. I'd said yes to investing time and investing money in myself. I'd said yes to my deepest desires. I'd said yes to my dreams. And when I said yes, it felt good because my heart was in it. But then came the intense pressure and fear. And in the past, what I would have done is I would have backed off. I would have backed off and found that relief, that momentary relief. And I've done that believe me. But this time I knew that if I walked through this pressure and I found myself aside, I would get that breakthrough. So I chose that. I chose the joyous balance I knew that was on the side versus momentary relief I would feel by backing off. How many times in our life do we do that? Oh, this is too much, but I will feel better if I don't do it. But your heart knows you want to do it, but you still back off because of the momentary relief. Well, I didn't this time, and the pressure was intense, but it gave me an opportunity to decide myself where it was coming from. So I did my process of self-discovery, and as I did that, it became so crystal clear to me. It became crystal clear that the person I was so scared of disappointing, and I had always been scared of disappointing. I mean, I'd felt this pressure all my life, the pressure to please, the pressure to meet expectations, the pressure to get it done, to succeed. This pressure and this fear of disappointing, I always thought this was the fear of disappointing my parents, then disappointing my husband or disappointing my kids. No, the fear I had was of disappointing myself. That's what I discovered. The fear I had was of disappointing myself. The expectations I was trying to meet weren't anybody else's this time. It were my own. What the fear of failing, what was I going to fail? Me failing at whatever I was expecting myself to do. It was all me. It was probably all me all along, but I didn't know that. And I discovered it because I went through the process. And I kind of already knew that in my head. I always kind of knew that in my head. But I did not see it clearly. I didn't know it. And that's what the process of discovery does. It opens up those blind spots and makes you really see it fully and completely. And when I saw that, when I discovered that, the fear of disappointing myself was what was running my life, was making my choices. I realized that the power didn't lie with anybody else outside of me. It lay within me. The choice was mine. The power and the choice were mine. It was always within me. And in that, I chose to let go of that pressure and choose pleasure. You know what that means? That really means that I get to pleasure everything in life. Not only do I get to choose the things that give me pleasure first, I also get to do everything in my life with pleasure. Up here is a pleasure. I don't come here with pressure. That's why I'm doing it the third time today. I come here with pleasure. I walk my dog with pleasure. I cook dinner with pleasure. I drive my kids to school with pleasure. I drive the carpool with pleasure. Even the soccer soccer practices, I do that with pleasure. So I get to shift that. And now that I've made the shift, I get to make this a habit by practicing it every day and integrating it in my life. And I have support to do that. I have support to actually go through that process. And I see it also because support makes it easier. It took me 2 days. It could have taken me 2 months under this pressure to be able to see it. I get to take time to shift it. So I invite you to shift from pressure to pleasure. Do that. You might be feeling some resistance, and let go, because that resistance is pressure. Recognize it, let go of that resistance, click on the link below in the comments, and get on that one-on-one 40-minute free Discover Your Truth call that I'm offering right now to discover what causes pressure in your life, to discover how you can shift it and create joy in your life. And I would love to hear from you in below and in that call, or in that call. How do you feel pressure? What makes you pressure, and how do you react? So share with me. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget the link below, click on it, choose the Discover Your Truth free 40-minute call, and let's get on the phone. I love you, and I hope you choose pleasure in your life as well. This is Yukti Rao from Yukti's Coaching Corner signing off. Bye. Oh, did it not end? Apparently not. Bye again.